Yeah, I've only been in my underwear once in the broadcast room. Weird that it's at least once.
And we were all there for it.
Colby
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
What?
Colby
Uncle
left.
Beepy.
Colby left.
Oh,
Hey, how else do you think jammy time happened on Giving Day?
it's true.
Yeah, you guys were jamming.
we had a magical girl transformation in the broadcast room.
We spun in a circle and my outfit changed.
Maybe it's a good thing we don't have cameras in the broadcast room yet.
I never even owned a Beyblade.
Really?
I had
you missed
one.
out. They were really cool.
I watched plenty of kids at recess play with their Beyblades, and I didn't go, wow, those guys are cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it's because they weren't using a stadium. They were just
No, they
doing it on-
were.
Were they?
No, they were.
Oh, okay.
And that
They
didn't make
bring
me
you a
go,
little plastic stadium.
and I promise you that didn't make me go, those guys are cool.
You didn't watch the show either, I bet.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No, I did not.
I didn't watch
That
the
sounds
show.
even worse.
The show was pretty good.
I was more of a Bakugan guy.
Also a great show.
I watched SpongeBob.
Dude, get off this episode. Go find someone in the lab. I don't care who.
Get Sienna.
Go get President Green.
He's already here.
I know nothing.
Photoshop him in.
What if we just have him start the episode?
Colby?
No. President Green. Why don't we put it right at the front?
We just have him go, welcome back to Vandals Offline, and then they...
Can
do
you
it.
say, welcome back to Vandals Offline?
That'd be pretty good.
He started the timer.
The hit podcast show where we talk about any and all things esports related, collegiate or otherwise. I am ZG FenRir Vincent, joined by my lovely co-host, as per usual.
I'm Weedles.
And I'm Stix.
And yeah, we've got a congratulations. It's the season finale.
We
Yeah.
got a congratulations. We made it.
By the skin of our teeth, we made it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year of this podcast existing.
I know. We're gonna do a 1 year anniversary episode, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's like this month.
No, it's in June. We didn't start until like June because we had to set this area back up.
Oh, yeah, we
And
definitely
started
filmed
to
one.
repod, so
We definitely filmed one. I think that was the one that got lost.
Yeah.
I filmed it after the staff party.
yes.
Mhm.
So we will eventually have our anniversary, but that's not today. This is the season finale of our spring semester, the fall 20 or the spring 25-26 school year. So
Got there.
It's been a
School
good run.
year, collegiate esports season
Yeah.
for all our teams and players. We no longer have any teams competing in anything.
no, that's it.
Well, CS is not done yet.
Didn't they get knocked out at third? Is that the tweet that I
No.
saw?
No, they still have.
Okay.
They're currently in their finals season, but
Ah,
All right, we have one team playing a tournament for fun. That's it.
that's it. But it is postseason time for everybody else. So
Most of our ECAC season has been caught up.
Mhm.
Everyone knows what happened there.
Yeah.
Except for two of our teams, which made it pretty far in playoffs. Sadly, no wins. First
No.
place for our program as a whole this ECAC season.
I think this is a first. No, we haven't gotten at least
No.
one. No. Okay.
No.
never
definitely
mind.
not a
Never mind.
first.
Our
but
spring season is actually notoriously winless,
Mm.
almost
we-
always.
we did do this at the end of our winter season.
We
talked about it.
do have that prediction, and we did say it will not be
Yeah.
as good as the fall was.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what we said. Maybe we can go back and splice this together and edit it in. But I don't remember what we said was going to be, because I know we made predictions.
The only
but
thing I remember saying was that I think Val makes it to playoffs and loses round one, which
Which I don't even know.
I don't
think they made
didn't-
it. I
don't
They didn't
think
make
they
so.
made it.
playoffs,
Yeah, that was
no.
my one prediction, which
I
crazy
think
got it wrong.
if I didn't say this, I was lying. But I think my prediction would have been we will not have a very good playoffs winning
Yeah.
season.
Yep.
Just because that's usually what our spring season is. Don't
Yeah.
know why.
I don't know
why.
either.
But
It's
our fall's
weird.
always good.
I kind of think it's just because we cram so much more into our spring than we do in our fall in the past, and so it's a
Yeah.
lot more high stakes and stuff. So
Maybe people focus a little bit more on school in the fall, and then in spring it's like weather's getting nicer.
yeah,
People don't play as much.
So
Maybe that has to
Yeah.
do with it.
I don't
maybe.
know.
But we did have our Valorant JV team take third place in ECAC. Do we trophy?
They
Or just
do.
medal?
They get medals.
They get
bronze
medals.
Just medals. They do trophies for first and second.
yes,
So medals for our JV Valorant team, and our JV2 Rocket League team sadly got fourth place.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
medals for that one.
No. I don't remember what their game count was. Do you remember what it was? I thought it was
do
like
not.
4-1, or was it 4-2?
It was pretty. They had a pretty successful season.
There's no. I meant like for their last game.
Oh, that was a 4-1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they.
No, the rest of their season was great.
Yeah.
And our Valorant team won 3-0 in there
Yes.
because it was a best of 5 for the third place match. So
Mhm. And it was pretty convincing, I believe, too. It was like 13-10 or so for the first one, and it was 13-4, 13-5. So
Yeah. they played pretty well, as the rest of the season suggested. So
It's kind of the same on both teams. There was a very clear outstanding player on both teams.
Yeah.
For both Rocket League and Valorant.
yeah.
Valorant, clearly game captain, kind of put the team on his back,
Mm-hmm.
carried him through that season. And the same thing with Octal Cornet,
Yeah.
carrying the team. He put in a lot of hours into the game, grinded his rank to a point where it would look really weird on a team of diamonds. So I got to give props to both of those guys.
They also really stepped it up when it came to like teaching their teams, though. Like the game captain started with irons and bronzes, and he brought them up to silver gold level, like just as a team overall. Which, yeah, you can do a little bit of carrying, but at the same time, there's only so much one person can do on a team.
Right.
It's a team game. You have to play team wise, and Octal Cornet was much the same way, if I'm not mistaken. Where
Yeah, they had a team of 5,
yeah,
and every player got to play a lot.
Mhm.
And
Which is
they
rare.
still ended in the placement that they did, which is really good.
yeah,
Octal Cornet did a great job as like a coach / captain who would kind of observe the game, not putting himself in kind of so everyone else could get to play.
Mhm.
And then if the team started to go down a little bit in the match, he would put him in and make different substitutions where he thought was needed, and
Yeah.
worked out really well for him.
that's his last season, right? He's a senior.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Graduating, I think, with his master's.
congratulations.
Yeah.
That is a big deal. It's very hard to get a master's, so well done to that, and to play esports for us actually. So big shouts out. So, but yeah, that's our ECAC season. We're unfortunately gonna have to lose our players now. It means that they're going off to the summer, greener pastures. Hopefully, if some of them graduate.
Yeah, this is the one where we lose them for the summer, and then sometimes we see none of them
ever again.
ever again.
Yeah.
They graduate. We hear from them from time to time, but
Yeah, I don't
That's
know if
it.
we have a list of all of our players that are graduating and stuff. I'm sure we'll put out posts on our social medias, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for those. But yeah, we'll put out a thank you to all of our graduating players for sure.
They do good stuff for us. But hey, that just means in the fall we've got new people who get to show up,
Yeah,
play for us, brand new accounts, brand new way to play the game. So tryouts are happening yet again.
yeah.
I think honestly things are looking pretty promising for one of our teams that has been pretty steady throughout everything. Our Overwatch team
Mm-hmm.
it has, with the growth of the social media for our Overwatch, it's spiked heavily, and a lot of people are finding out that we have an esports program because of it. So definitely gonna have a lot of Overwatch players. I think we are looking to get even 2 JV team, or at least 2 teams, a JV
Yeah.
and a varsity, and
And I don't think we've ever had a
Yeah, no-
JV Overwatch team, have
we
we?
have, but it was years ago. It was a
Okay.
couple of
Really
years
bare
ago.
bones put together team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the interest for it really has been garnering. Same with the Val. I've heard rumors about people who, especially from Awesome Sauce's frat, where he's like, "Yeah, I just know a couple people who play, and they like hit Radiant for some reason." And we're like, "What? Why have they not heard about us yet?" So I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds like everybody's starting to hear about us now, which is
Yeah.
really really cool.
Hopefully, with that, we can get some of those really good players that just don't know we exist down here and
Yeah.
make our teams better as a whole.
So stay tuned for those dates. They'll come up here pretty quick. Honestly, I believe that it will be sometime in August is when the new
Yeah.
semester will start, and we always do first week of the semester. First 2 is when we have our tryouts. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for whenever that will be.
Yeah, it's always the fall that's a little weird. A lot more attention in terms of tryouts in the fall compared to the spring.
Yeah.
So should be good. Hopefully, back to getting wins, back to getting championships in ECAC.
Speaking of getting wins, though, we had some pretty good wins here as far as our own little personal league that we run with the Big Sky Conference. I believe that our women's and men's basketball teams both made it to Big Sky Champions. First
They-
time in what? How many years?
A lot of years. Even more years that they both did it on the same year.
It's been a long time.
So they got their 2 wins, and then we got our 4 wins as well. We played very well in our Rivals of Ether teams with Pizza Angelo. Did very, very well. We had StarCraft 2 with Game Captain yet again, actually, showcasing he is good in multiple games, multi-talented. That's his 3rd one now. And then we had
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter with Mighty Bang. Ended up beating up on everybody in that bracket there.
Those are our solo wins for Big Sky, and then we did have one team win, which was Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Getting
3rd time in a row.
3rd time in a row defending their title.
And I believe this is the last iteration of this team, actually.
Yeah.
I think almost every one of them is either going to switch to a new game or they have started graduating, actually. So
Yeah.
this will be a brand new R6 team that they will have to try and defend this title with next year. So
Yeah, I think it's kind of a sad moment because those guys have played on the team together for several years now in a row, and
Yeah.
it's with individuals changing, 1 or 2 people, but the core of what was it? Aquino,
Chan, 5 at the end there.
Icy, I
Icy
think.
Those
as
are the main
well.
3
Yeah.
that were like always there.
They were there for I think 3 years. They were saying
5 came up from JV, I believe, at
Yep.
one point, and then has been a great addition to the team since then.
Yeah, and then that 5th player is rotated a few times. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of them are graduating. I've even heard that they're probably the people that aren't graduating aren't even going to play R6 anymore. They're just tired of how the game is evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said they may even switch over to CS. So
Yeah, we'll have to see.
A lot of the R6 guys do play CS fairly frequently.
Yeah.
I don't know how their skill is in it, but
They at
enough
least
to-
have spent money on it.
enough to spend money on
Yeah.
the game.
They do like to open cases.
Gloves and knives.
Yeah, sadly we didn't get the chance for our Counter-Strike team to defend their title as well.
No.
Yeah.
They would have been on for it for a 3-peat.
We
But
just didn't have enough registers this
there
year,
wasn't
right?
enough
Yeah.
teams that signed up to compete in it, so they didn't get to really play.
So I guess they're still technically reigning champions, but we'll have to wait for another
Technically,
season.
yes, just not
Yeah.
3-peat champions.
We
Hopefully
just can't
next
give them
year.
a trophy for it because they didn't play. So
No.
True. Very true.
But that is 4 more trophies to add to our Big Sky
I
shelf.
know it's gonna be. We have to get a trophy case. At this
Yeah, I
point.
was going to say, we probably will need to keep at least 1 or 2 of those big trophies in
Oh,
here
we just
somewhere.
need our program's gotten to the point where our teams are good enough that we just need a trophy case because
Yeah.
they win a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
to brag, but we do win.
Especially just because we play in we have so many teams playing
Mhm.
that it's kind of rare that we didn't get a trophy this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, even our JV teams, if they win, it's still a trophy placement for their division. So
Yeah, if we get 1st or 2nd, we get a trophy. So we've had, last season we got multiple. This season we did not get any.
Mhm.
But we've had seasons in the past where we don't have any, but we usually get at least a couple. So
Yeah, and it's often offset by things like the Big Sky Conference or this Valland, actually, that we had coming up here this last Saturday. It was the whole reason we pushed this podcast back a couple days, actually,
Yeah.
is we wanted to get the one final event going in, get you guys the juicy details about what's going on.
for sure.
It was actually a really, really good event. I think this is the best run Valland that we've had ever.
our Vallands tend to do fairly well, and it's an annual tournament that
Yep.
we do with roughly the same schools. It depends on who's
Available.
wanting to do it, who has a team that semester.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a really successful event. We had 5 different schools here.
Yeah, 5 different schools.
5 different schools, 6 different teams. We had our varsity and JV compete in it.
Mhm.
And then we had a bunch of different schools. We had CBC, ISU, Gonzaga, and WSU.
Mm-hmm.
All competing in we did a best of 1 round robin.
Yep.
With all the schools, and then best of 3 for placement matches,
Winner
pretty
take
much.
all. It was very close, by the way. There was a 3-way tie for first. Having to go down to round differentials. Round differentials was 62, 61, 61.
Yeah.
So, it was very, very close. So, it ended up being actually the fact that the Vandals, again, for the 2nd time now in a row, they have eked their way into the finals for the Valland.
This one
Yeah.
felt a lot better, though,
Yeah.
because they were at least tied with all the people in the top. It wasn't like a weird record that pushed them over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, which ended up actually meaning that they ended up winning the whole event very convincingly, I might say, too.
Yeah, they convincingly they did very well in their best of 3 match. They played CBC for the first place grand
Yeah.
final match. They lost to them in the
in
round
the pools.
robin,
Yeah, it's crazy.
which is that kind of shows how crazy a round robin 1 map
Yeah.
thing
Mhm.
is. Anyone can win,
Upsets
anyone
are
can
very-
lose.
Common.
Yeah, it was CBC versus the Vandal varsity for 1st and 2nd place. Then it
Mhm.
was WSU and ISU for 3rd and 4th, and then it was Gonzaga versus our JV team for 5th and 6th.
Mm-hmm.
which I guess placements was Vandal Varsity, CBC, WSU, then ISU, then Gonzaga, and our JV team.
So,
Yeah.
Which, again, our JV team beat Gonzaga in the pools and then lost to them in the best of 3.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gonzaga. They had the most energy out of anybody here. I talked to some of those guys, and they were like, our goal was just to be the loudest team here, having the most fun, and they
delivered.
They did deliver.
So
yeah.
Shout
Also, shout out to ISU for coming all the way up here. It was a long drive for them to get up here.
Yeah.
So, but they made it.
Yeah, they made it, and they were also a treat to have here, I might say. They seemed like they have a very good program going down there, even if they tend to beat us in Rocket League fairly often.
Yeah, they do beat us in Rocket League a lot. Their Rocket League team is very good.
Hey, but we got them in Valorant.
We got them in Val. So
as long as we're not getting swept in everything.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Again, the benefit of having almost every game offered. I think there's no way we get swept in every single game.
We're bound to have a team that's good in something.
We're good enough.
Except for when we do the Battle of Palouse. There's 0% chance it can't get worse next year, by the way.
Unless we add a game.
And we lose it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that
There's
would
no
be
way.
really funny.
There's no way we lose worse than 0-7.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm saying this as a clip, so when this happens, if we do worse, we can pull this.
hey, Big Sky champions,
Yeah.
Valorant LAN champions. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Starting for the fact that this year, fall season, we started with a loss to CBC and an 0-7
Lost
LAN
to
WSU.
Yeah.
That was
And that season, turning around to pick up 3 ECAC championships as well.
Yeah.
Or
We-
no, 2 ECAC, 1 Regents.
Yes.
correct. It was 3 ECAC champions and then 1 off-league
For
Regents
CS, yeah.
CS. No ECAC wins, but a 3rd place and then Big Sky.
Yep.
And the Valorant LAN.
Yeah.
All things considered, both seasons very successful for our teams.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way things turned out. We really tried to put in a lot of effort into the program, I think, this semester, or even this last year, really. But this last semester, for sure, there was a lot more energy and stuff put into it. And I think that's the fruits of our labors have been starting to be reaped. So
Yeah, for sure. Like we're
Slowly.
definitely like starting to make waves in I think there's the collegiate esports scene in general. Our director was talking, he said that in a meeting with Boise last week that they were giving us a lot of props on things that we're doing and stuff like that. So
yeah,
people are definitely noticing.
Yeah, I think just because we started showing up on their feeds normally, like it wasn't prompted or anything. We just started getting in their algorithm. So
Yeah, we do got to give shout out to our social media
For sure.
employees and just everyone in general that's in charge of those things.
yeah, they stepped it up.
That's this season, this semester especially, has kind of exploded in terms of eyes
Yeah.
that we're seeing. Our players are getting recognized in games. Our players are getting recognized in different games.
Yeah.
Awesome Sauce got recognized in a Valorant game.
Did he actually?
And they went, "Wait, are you the Awesome Sauce from the Overwatch team?"
That's
he's
so
like,
cool.
"Yeah."
What the heck?
No.
Which is crazy.
Speaking of getting recognized, I got recognized in a Face-It game the other day. I have no idea who he was, but he asked me, he was like, "Are you still competing for the Vandals team?" And I went,
Whoa.
"No."
How did you get this number?
I have
Weird.
no idea who he was. I checked. He wasn't on any collegiate teams that I could find.
Huh.
But, yeah, it was weird.
That's
is
a crazy
weird.
poll as well. Yeah, so I guess we're just getting more famous, which is good.
Slowly.
If only some other people would start taking notice of us. What do you think of that, Mr. Green?
And I'm Scott. I'm president. I'm president. And, well, my son, and I used to play when he was like really little,
Mhm.
and then he got better than me, and I quit.
What games?
It was Age of Empires. Yeah,
Okay.
like with the little guys that they come to
Yeah.
life, and then they move at a snail's pace, and they build stuff, and
Yeah.
you don't mind. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous, but he got really good at it. In fact, he competed in Brussels at one point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had some friends across the country. Just a short story. I went down into our basement one day, and he's on one of these headsets like this, and he's talking. I thought he was talking to his friends like down the neighborhood, right?
Mhm.
Turns out he's talking to people in England, and I'm like, "You're playing people in England, yeah, and don't bother me. I'm in the yeah."
Oh man.
So and of course now he's got a lot of different games. He's on Twitch, and he does the
Oh,
whole thing.
very
So
cool.
yeah, he's always been into it. He's got the high powered computer and everything. So
Mhm.
everything I know, I learned from him.
Yeah.
Just basically. So yeah.
That's a W transition.
W transition, yeah.
That'll make sense or it won't make sense.
Yeah, we'll see.
It probably won't make sense, but I guess we'll see in editing.
You'll either have just had a great talk with Mr. Green or Colby.
Or we just didn't do the cut because the interview went bad for some reason.
Yeah,
which would
or-
also be kind of funny.
Or there was no cut and we're still just here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it makes no sense to anybody.
Yeah. Now that you guys are back, for context, President Green is coming to see the lab for the first time ever here in 3 days. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit nervous, but also I'm really excited because we can definitely give him a good show as far as what we have here. And
Yeah.
what we've
Yeah,
accomplished.
we'll get to show off all the things we do here. The
Mhm.
broadcast, the players, everyone that comes to watch. I think it should be good. It's been something we've been trying to get done since the program kind of
Yeah.
started.
Since it was like an official program and we started actually when we started winning things, we're like, we should be showing off to the higher ups in the school. So
Yeah, we got him a jersey from that first semester
Yeah.
that we're like, we're an official department now. We're going to actually go all in on it. And he has a jersey we're going to give him. So
Finally can claim the jersey that we've
Mhm.
had. That's good.
But yeah, I think it'll definitely be a good thing because a lot of the people that we bring in here that aren't esports people or they're not students, they're like faculty or staff, whatever it is, and we bring them down here. They're always like really surprised of what we have going on. They didn't realize this was here. They didn't realize how many students we get involved. So
yeah.
I think that's going to be a very similar story with President Green. It's just he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully we're able to open his eyes to our world, I guess.
Yeah. And even if nothing comes out of it, I mean, it's just still cool to be recognized and be like,
Yeah.
hey, we're just a part of your little ecosystem that you've got here on campus. So
For
I
sure.
do. I like sharing our space to just anyone.
Yeah.
I love when people just randomly they're here for other school events.
Yeah.
They just stop by because I heard it was here and they just want to see it.
Yeah.
And everyone leaves thinking it's really cool. I'd probably say it's one of the coolest places on campus.
I wouldn't probably say that. I definitely would say that.
yeah, there's only a couple places in mind that I'd be like, could maybe even fight for that title. And even
What
then,
do
it's
you
more
got?
like, oh, it's for your college. It's not for like a thing people are passionate about as far as what your personal hobbies are at the very least.
I'm
That
curious.
one
what,
building,
the IRIC?
the IREC.
IRIC, I think, is very cool.
IRIC is a very cool building,
Yeah.
not necessarily a cool space. Like
yeah.
I don't,
they have some
no,
cool
it's-
lab spaces. I don't know if you
yeah.
guys have looked in there.
I've been in a couple times.
Because the research center is very cool. It's a lot of master students doing different stuff in there.
The ICCU arena is pretty cool.
That place is it's alright.
It's all right. I didn't think their chairs were very comfy when I was sitting and watching that game, but
Same with ours.
Our chairs are
True.
plastic chairs.
we have a couch though,
We do have a
and
few
we have
couches.
a few couches. Yeah, so
I didn't see a couch in the ICCU.
I would hope not. I would really hope not.
But yeah, I mean, I think we have a pretty cool space here.
Yeah.
And possibly, I mean, we can segue into possible changes for next year.
yeah.
Possible space changes.
We have put in a petition to share a space with, I believe it's the
CDAR.
CDAR, is we're wanting to like split out how we get the rooms down here in the basement of the iSub, and if we have our way right now, it would pretty much let us practically double the amount of space that we have in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a good amount of space coming open that's right behind this glass wall, actually.
Yeah.
Where if you go through there, that's already where our broadcast room and our shoutcast room is. So we already have a bit of it, but it'd be that entire space over there, which would up the amount of space we can have for players, the amount of space we have for staff,
Yeah.
and maybe even double our broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of cool things possible with it.
That's what the big director upstairs wants us to do. So I'm curious how it's going to be. You know how last summer it was the renovations podcast pretty much over the summer
Yeah.
for the beginning of the pod? It's going to be the same thing, I think.
I think it is going to be the same thing. And honestly, I think it might be even a little better because one of our goals for, right now into next year as well is upping our YouTube and our presence as far as like actual video production stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys might even get to see some of the stuff we're working on through the summer, whether we insert it in the podcast or just actual videos. So
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Yeah.
They're like half lab updates of things we're working on.
Lab updates, mini vlogs, just I'd be down for that.
Did we inset any videos in the earlier podcasts when we were
I
putting
don't
up like
know. Like we had the one with
the
the tape where he
sticker
threw the
and-
tape up and then it.
yeah.
I don't
No,
know if we
that-
inlaid that anywhere.
I
don't
don't
think we
remember if
did.
we did.
I don't think we did.
We can pull it up now and inlay it now, but
No.
nah.
That
anyway.
transition didn't turn out the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, I think it turned out really funny actually.
It was really funny.
And I think our renovation skills have all grown.
We now have a year in construction under our belts.
Yeah.
We do.
So
We really do. Maybe we'll do our best.
But that's fingers crossed.
yeah.
We
Well,
aren't we aren't guaranteed
Yeah,
this
there's
space,
No.
obviously.
there's still a good chance we don't get that space, and then
And then we just continue on where we're at right now.
we keep trucking.
Yep.
Making this program grow.
It's not necessarily going to set us back at all. It's just not going to, I guess,
It's just going to stunt our growth, I think.
just
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Just
But-
with all the interest we're now getting.
Yeah.
Like that space might become pretty crucial with how many players we're going to be having down
Mhm.
here and
Yeah, hopefully.
just people in general.
We'll have to see how it comes out. Unfortunately, we are going to have to take a tiny little break with the pod. We are going to wait up until pretty much the anniversary, actually, before we start filming again. I know I say this as we've gone on multiple week-long breaks anyway, based on our upload schedule, but this one would need to be an official one.
Yeah, it would be an actual break. And the other breaks are not intentional. We just
That's just how it
we have so many
happens.
things towards the end with all the events that we hosted.
Yeah.
We've hosted a lot of events this semester alone.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many it's actually been.
Can we recap? How many events do we
Let's go
think
for
we can? We have all of ECAC that we can take. We have let's just go backwards. Valland. We have the Big Sky. Did we travel at all this semester?
No.
No traveling.
Okay, no traveling. We
Double up on Big Sky.
Yeah, we had two.
We had two different Big Sky events
yeah.
where we host
We
the Big
technically
Sky.
had three. Because we had last week, the week before, and then the original
Oh
one
yeah.
with Overwatch, Rocket League.
That happened during the Vandal Gaming Convention, which we can add to that list.
Yep.
What the other VG something
VGC,
Vandal Giving Day.
Vandal Giving Day.
Yeah, Vandal Gaming Convention alone took up 2 months of our
Yeah.
work at the start.
Yeah.
Great event. Very happy with how it turned out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what's that? Like 7?
Yeah.
5? 7? I couldn't see your hand.
I don't remember.
So
but
it was a lot of
it was
events.
a
It's
lot.
a
last year.
lot of events.
Yeah. So it'll
for,
be
for the fact that we thought we were going to have Vandal
couple.
Gaming Convention
And Giving Day.
and then it would be tapered off. But
yeah.
It
we also
actually-
had 2 different events with the Rec Center as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
If you want to count those.
yeah. A lot of events.
We ramped it up after Giving Day, or after the Vandal Gaming Convention.
And we're
Yeah.
actually looking to ramp it up even more
Yeah.
next semester.
Oh boy.
Yeah, with the fall, we're going to try and bring back the Vandals overnight is the word on the street. It may not be the exact same sort of feel that it was back in the day,
Yeah.
where it's like a full overnight lock-in, but
We'll do
the
our
idea
best.
is there.
We'll do our best to keep it the way people like it.
Yeah.
If we're going to bring something back, I think it needs to be done right. Kind of with how Vandal Gaming Convention was. We were new taking it over, and we didn't want to get rid of what it
What it was.
what it
last
was.
year.
Yeah.
I think the nice thing about overnight too is that it's been so long since it has had a rendition that
Mhm.
we get a little bit more leeway than we do with the gaming convention because
Yeah.
that was like there last semester and everybody remembered it. Whereas for this one, it's like, oh, people haven't seen this in I think it's been like 5 years.
It's been a long
So,
time.
so the whole generation of students have like
Yeah.
come in and graduated and not experienced overnight. So
Since I've been here, it has never been a thing.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's supposed to look like.
I also don't.
Yeah,
So it'll be probably up to me to learn.
well, we're gonna figure it out once we get into that semester. That'll probably be our summer planning that we do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as
That's
long as
kind
we're on
of
top
that's
of
kind of
it.
what we do a lot. We just figure it out as we go.
We do.
Yeah.
We are figuring it out as we go. I mean, honestly, I feel like we are doing a pretty good job. Like, and we joke about this all the time, that ideas that we're talking about happen, days or months or years later, right?
Yeah,
Like,
from somebody else. Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about the esports, the USA esport thing when that
Maybe.
happened. I don't know if we did, but the pairing between collegiate and professional esports
Mhm.
in North America, right? That we talked about last year, I believe, on the pilot episode of Vandals Offline.
It was the pilot or one of the first 2 episodes.
Like,
for
we
sure.
talked about it very early on, and it happened this year, or like a couple months ago, or a month ago, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is like the partnering with a pro org
Yeah.
to try and create that pipeline from collegiate esports to professional esports. And we talked about it last year, and then it was like a month or 2 ago where partnerships got announced and
Yeah.
USA Esports got announced as a thing.
Like, that has happened. We were talking about the new changes to NACE the day before they announced that it was happening. Like, I mean, we have the ideas, obviously.
Yeah, we have a bunch of the ideas that we want to try and accomplish, but we're also not in a spot
Yeah.
with a program, with people financially or anything like that to kind of execute those.
I'm
We
gonna
execute what we can.
I'm gonna speculate. It's because the people that are watching Vandals Offline are the people that are
Genius.
executing these ideas.
Yeah,
So
'cause
we
these people-
appreciate you guys. I mean, next time if you could throw a bone our way,
Maybe
you
just
know,
a mention
mention
would be
us
good.
or something like that.
I know you're watching Liquid.
Royalties, something.
I know-
Liquid. We know you're watching.
I know you're watching Liquid.
Partnering with Syracuse instead of us.
Ignored
up with
my
that?
email.
SMH, man.
Yeah.
SMH.
My
But-
bad.
Just moving them down the list now.
Yeah.
Don't watch this part. Liquid's falling down our list.
Unlucky. I wonder if he still listens. Shouts out,
I don't
Adam.
know. Shout him.
If you're
shout
still
him.
here, post a comment. Love to hear from you again, buddy. It's been a while.
Maybe we should bring it back on this summer.
I actually wouldn't mind doing that. I think it'd be a lot of fun to have him back.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't go back to Riyadh.
I
I
would
think we should
assume-
have him on.
I would
anyway.
probably take a guess he probably doesn't go back to Riyadh. But
No.
maybe he does.
This time it'd be a video episode, actually, so you would actually be able to see him, though. So
That's true.
I forgot that was still.
We could see him.
we could see, we could see him and he could see us, but like, yeah,
that
it would
made the talking and interviewing process a lot easier.
Yeah.
That would have been a little bit of an awkward episode if we couldn't.
Honestly, I think it's been. I mean, the podcast idea when we had it last year around this time, you know, we talked about it. We're like, we should do that, and then it kind of got put on the back burner for a bit,
yeah.
and then we actually started doing it. I think since then, I've really enjoyed doing it. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but
I've loved doing it. It's been I hate being one of those white guys that's like, we should start a podcast. But the
It's a good way for us to sum up kind of what is happening around in our program.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not just like stats updates and things like that, but it's like a full program, what we're doing and what's
Mhm.
going on.
yeah,
My only thing I would change is I think that we were trying to push out content faster than we could manage it.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I think that we were like, we want to have it weekly, we want to be consistent. We were kind of there, but not nearly in there enough for it to actually be relevant.
You know, we
so-
definitely had times where we were just kind of talking to talk to get the
Yeah.
out.
The one benefit of that was that, hey, we got every single one of our teams on this semester. We did not miss a team. Thank goodness for that. We came close. The Valorant episode did go up this last week, but
I feel like we still missed a couple.
I don't know.
Rocket League?
Oh, no, we got it.
Rocket League didn't get.
Oh,
an
they didn't come
episode.
back. Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Never
Oh,
mind.
No. Okay, we're gonna have to get them before they leave.
No, they made it on the live stream. Zachman and Logor.
Yeah,
casted for our
they
team.
did.
Dude.
Immediate first thing they mentioned, by the way, was
Yeah.
that broccoli. It was very funny.
Broccoli.
There's the ranch.
ranch.
Sorry,
Ranch.
Yeah.
it was the
I mean, the
first thing.
clip did get posted,
yeah, we had that clip of it.
but the episode itself never went out. And I mean, I think we need to get them back on for
We'll
sure.
get him back on eventually.
We'll have them on at some point.
So
Almost every single
Almost
one of our
every single
teams we got to
team,
hear
you're
at
right.
least a little bit from.
Yeah.
Which it's always an ever-changing thing, especially in collegiate esports. There's every semester it's a different.
Yeah.
It can be
Yeah.
a different set of people on every team.
And they already do classes. A lot of them work jobs,
mm-hmm.
and then they come in for esports as extracurricular kind of thing. And then we ask them to come in again for
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to fit some people in.
Yeah, with where esports at, it's kind of it's for the love of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because unlike athletics, they don't have like a catered class schedule around them or anything like that. So they come here when they can.
Yeah, we got to make it work. But
Yeah.
we do that.
We make it work.
I wouldn't mind to see a little bit of changes in that kind of atmosphere in how esports and college education works.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more catered towards competitive play. They're bringing in championships.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 more Big Sky trophies that are going to be here.
I know.
The-
What are we
the-
gonna do with them?
They're big trophies.
They're big trophies.
They're
Two of them
really
can go
big.
back. But
We should make a post with them just like laying on the ground, like be like, we got so many of them at this point, they don't even matter.
just throw it in like a garbage can. Be like,
Didn't know where to put this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very funny.
we got to get a trophy case.
Speaking of getting trophies, one of the last events of the year, actually, that we've got putting on, we have our award ceremony coming up here in the next little bit.
Bang.
The last year we had the first ever inaugural esports award ceremony hosted by the University of Idaho Esports Department, and it turned out very well. as long as you were not watching the live stream.
Yeah, don't watch the live stream.
Don't watch the VOD
Don't
or
watch the
live
last
stream.
live stream. We're gonna see if we can do better this year. I can't make any promises, but
I feel like it
Oh.
can't get worse.
there's no
No,
way
it
it can
can't.
get worse. No. So like, yeah, I'm really hopeful about how we can celebrate all of our players and stuff this year. This will be I think it'll be a much better send off than last
Yeah.
year's was.
You won't get to see mine and Stix's lovely faces as the host of the whole event.
Yeah.
Wanted to give some of our work study people a chance at that.
Yeah, which I think they deserve it. I think they've put in the work this last year in order to deserve a title like that.
Yeah, and there's
so.
people that wanted to do it, and
Yeah.
let them do it.
We don't have to be the face of the esports according to one person.
No,
So
no. It's a stressful thing though.
yeah,
When we had to
Yeah.
do that, I was nervous about it.
We're not going to leak who it is, for those the people that are, going to go and stuff like that. They can see that then. But
Yeah.
we have given them plenty of time
Oh,
to
they have
make a script.
they have a lot of prep time for this.
Yeah.
Like they have
multiple weeks.
multiple
it was like 3
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah, multiple weeks before they're even going to be in front of people speaking.
Yeah.
When we did it, we had
We had 14 hours.
about a 14-hour notice that we were going to be the host of the event, and kind of just got thrown into it.
Yeah, we came in after golfing that morning.
I don't even
Just-
know if we were working.
We weren't. We stopped by because I think we had to drop something off or whatever it was. I
Yeah.
don't remember. And Wayne was like,
I don't even
You're
know if
gonna
it was,
host.
I don't even know if it was from Wayne.
it might have been Amelia.
I
'cause
think
she
it was
was
other
writing
people
the
that, like,
script.
And you guys are hosting, right? And we go, what? That's what it says here. And I go, I guess
I
we're
guess
hosting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did an okay job.
No, you
think
guys,
it's pretty
you
good.
guys did very good. It
People seemed to enjoy it.
was a lot of
That
fun.
was my goal, even though I was really nervous and I hate public speaking.
No, you guys crushed it. You'll be fine. And this
Yeah,
year
it's
you can take a step back. It's just one little measly trophy that you get to give out this year.
Well, I
so.
already, oh,
You did,
Until
you
we
got-
get called up on stage to give other trophies that we didn't know was happening.
I don't think so.
Nah.
The way it works is I'm pretty sure they're going to get every other work study to do it,
Okay,
and
good.
then we
Yeah.
just only have our award that we give out. So
yeah.
Fire.
We'll figure out the whole thing behind that. We already had our front and center talking points at Vandal Gaming Convention.
Yeah.
We had to give, we did those raffle giveaways, like the ones that were like every hour for
Mhm.
our sponsor, CES.
Mm-hmm.
We were reading those out for him, and then got thrown on the main stage for our big Switch 2 giveaway. That's probably the most people I've ever spoke in front of.
Yeah.
Like at one time.
really,
It was a lot of people. It was the most people I had seen in the event the whole day.
wow, okay,
It might not have been as easy to tell from not on the stage, but once I called it out that we were doing it in like 10 minutes, people just started flooding.
they
in.
flooded.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I'm really bad at numbers in terms of like seeing a group of people and telling you how many people are right there. So I have no idea.
it was
how
at
many
least
people were
200
there.
people.
Yeah. And I'm like, nervous, but I went, all right,
We ball.
here we go.
Yeah. It's one of those things of, I can be scared, but I have to do it right now, and I don't have a second time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a second chance. I just have to nail it. So,
That was probably the least scared I was talking, though, like in front of a big crowd like that.
Yeah.
I felt very.
it was also very light. It wasn't, like, serious at all. It was lighthearted kind of thing.
Well,
Like,
it was
we were-
lighthearted. We were kind of having fun with it, and I knew I was giving stuff away to people.
Yeah.
So like there was nothing I could mess up.
Yeah.
Except
They're
for
gonna
reading
like
it
Unless you
wrong.
read the number wrong and went, actually, that
Ah.
person didn't win.
Sorry.
Or the amount of people there was like a group of people in front of us that were just going, "What's the name on it?"
I don't know.
Uh,
I can't read. I don't know what you want.
I don't
from
know.
me.
I only know numbers.
So,
Yeah. So hopefully, I wish the best of luck for our next hosts. I'm sure they'll kill it.
I think they will.
I do like our award ceremony. It gives a little bit of a highlight. Maybe our players didn't get a trophy or a medal,
mhm.
but it does highlight the players on an individual level.
Yeah.
We do one for MVP for every single team, and then we have specific awards that we just think it should be noted, and it's up to other people to
To vote. and-
nominate them and vote for it.
Yeah. I think that's so. Last episode, we had Songwin and Awesome Sauce talk about what their favorite thing about the esports lab is, and they were saying, oh, it's the community. And I think having things like this esports awards is one of those things where it's like, we're doing something for you guys. Like, we clearly care about you and want you guys to like us back and to enjoy what you do
Right.
for us and that kind of stuff. So I think that's just one of the tiny little cogs that makes that super duper good.
Yeah, it also gives us a chance to like give props to our employees.
Yeah.
That maybe go a little bit unseen. They do work on the back end of things and aren't
Mhm.
seen by like the players and stuff, and they get noticed for it. We see you guys. You do great work.
We do have to fire you, though, in May.
You do have to be fired in May and rehired in August.
Yes, that is the
But
way it works.
That's it's just the way it is.
No hard feelings. Sorry, guys. We have to let you go.
you
You are out of money and you can no longer work.
It'll be the one time I can say you're fired, and they're actually probably fired.
Yeah.
Because legally they have to be.
There was a lot of that this year, too.
A lot of firing of people that didn't actually get fired.
They know it's out of love.
Yeah.
I hope.
Well,
Maybe.
assuming that we actually have a President Green segment in this episode, that is probably going to wrap it up here. We're getting near the end of time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we could yap a little bit. Like,
Did we miss anything?
what do you think? What do you think our next semester looks like? You personally?
Oh, man. I could see us being the biggest that we've ever been as far as attendance from players and how many work-study staff that Director Spock wants us to hire this next year, as well as how much space we have. I could see us not growing at all and still having to deal with that many people still. And I could also see us being like, oh, everybody, we have some sort of scandal over the summer or something. We drill
We're
into
getting
it.
canceled?
They catch us in the ceiling, like, what are you doing with those cables up there? And we're like, nothing. And then we,
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, we were not in the ceiling.
Yeah.
and then, so I don't know. I really genuinely think that we will be the biggest we've ever been next year.
It's always a toss-up. I do also agree. I think if this space expansion comes through, we're gonna have a ton of players, tons
Yeah.
of teams,
Yeah.
more staff, and even a double stream/broadcast going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be something to behold, for sure.
Yeah.
That'll be an expensive expansion.
It definitely will be. So hopefully, if we get the space expansion, we get a little bit of a money expansion as well.
Well, a lot of that is what the Giving Day was for. One
Yeah.
way or
Yeah, that's
another,
true.
that's what a lot of that money is going to gear towards. So
It'll help towards our expansion.
Yeah.
There'll also be a little bit of changes for our players.
Mhm.
I think we've talked about we've switched back and forth between different leagues for what they competed based off of what we think would be best fit for them.
Mhm.
There's a good chance we try and compete in multiple of those leagues now.
Mm-hmm.
Since we already require our varsity players to practice and scrim a certain number of times a week, we can use those other leagues to compete and then have one of them be like a more laid-back league that we're not too worried about, and then have one that's more of a focus.
Yeah.
Which I think if we just competing these different leagues, we'll get a bit better of a layout of the kind of the competitive ecosystem that collegiate is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What about for you? What's something that you want to see going here in the next little bit?
I have no idea.
No?
I just want to see more growth. I like our players getting the notoriety that they deserve. The ones that they put in the time, they put in the hours, they compete, and they get wins, and they only get noticed by people that are in lab. I would love for like the broader school range to give our players a little bit more props for winning.
Yeah.
A little bit more respect towards them.
I agree. I
Not that
think
they don't respect them, but
it's just that they don't know.
It's just
they don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want the school and higher ups and just everyone to know more
Yeah.
about us and about esports as a whole.
Well,
What
I
about
mean,
you?
I think those are very attainable. You know, having everybody or like a lot of people start to know who we are and what we do. And I think the easiest path to do that is with the social media right now. Like it's almost everybody has a phone and almost everybody uses Instagram or Facebook or
Mhm.
TikTok or whatever it is. And if we can reach that audience, if we can reach our student body, if we can and just get them to know that we exist and recognize what we're doing, I think that the growth is inevitable and that we'll be able to continue to put on a good show here.
I also want to see our teams just get great. I want to see us competing with the higher schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Take down Fisher.
I want to compete for national championships.
No more Fisher. No more Syracuse.
I want to be able to compete in, the Power Esports. Not that specifically, but I want to be able to compete against Boise every single time we play, not just one-off games or
Not even
whatever it
necessarily to
is.
win, just to be a contender.
I want to be a good rival for other schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be able for us to hold our own against the schools that have bigger, older programs.
For sure.
And
When you think Division I collegiate esports, I think we should be in the top conversation.
Soon.
Soon.
We're getting there.
Soon, TM.
3-year-old program, players getting better, teams getting better.
Yeah.
Then they graduate.
Yeah.
And
the
then we
cycle
start
starts
from
again.
And then
scratch.
we start again.
Yeah.
But hopefully that
Well.
cycle changes.
Well, speaking of top contenders, I want to know what your top contender of comments is down in the description, please.
What does that even mean?
I don't know what
I
that
tried.
I want you
I
guys
had it
to.
right in my head, and then it just didn't work out.
Just didn't sound as
I
good.
want you guys,
Yeah.
those of you that have watched a majority of the episodes, we really appreciate you. I want you guys to let us know your favorite episode of this season.
Try and leave a little reference to your favorite episode if you remember
Yeah.
one. So there's been
Your
a couple that I
favorite
remember.
quote
Yeah.
from the past year.
I'm sure there's some questionable quotes.
It's true.
There's
Such
definitely
as?
some. I can't say them. Most of them probably came from this guy.
Probably.
A lot of them probably. Yeah. I was off camera though, so it was fine.
No, there was definitely some that were on camera.
Oh dang
Yeah.
it. Okay. Well.
I think 2 are guest Adam.
All right. Well,
One
put
of them, yeah.
put your comment down below. We're deleting the podcast. That's it.
Season 1 wraps.
Season 1 wraps. Yes. So
Maybe we'll come back with another season.
32 episodes
Is that,
52 episodes.
for next season. Oh gosh, I hope not.
this is episode 32.
This is episode 32, I believe.
Ending the season, episode 32.
Mm-hmm.
That only means we missed 20 weeks.
That's a lot of weeks. That's a
Ooh.
lot of
Well,
weeks.
we're not quite at the full year, but
Yeah, we're not at the year. There's breaks.
we can remove like 4. So we only missed like 15 weeks.
There was
Yeah,
the
we didn't
pla-
do
the-
bad.
We had the player swap for esports. That's a thing.
Yeah.
With that,
Player
we
break?
had Christmas break. Yeah, we're good.
We had a whole new cast come on episode 11 when we started with video. So
We had a
True.
new cast on episode not that long ago.
the both
Giving
bonus
Day
episodes.
episode.
The
Yeah.
Giving Day episode.
Yeah, both bonus
Which
episodes.
should go out if it's not already.
I thought it was already out.
I
I think
don't
it's out.
remember.
We're gonna. Oh well.
It
Pretty
came,
sure.
it came
Whatever.
pre-edited. Live.
All right,
We'll
well,
do it live.
We're no longer gonna be live. It's time for us to head online. I think we got to send it off here, folks.
It's play on words on offline.
Final time. Play on words for this season.
We'll see if we even bring back this stupid bit next season.
It's coming back.
Probably not. We're heading online.
It's a play on offline.
Goodbye.
See you guys.